You know, bootleg. Oh Lord. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually my first time hosting a meeting, so I'm still trying to figure it out too.
Okay, cool. Get my damn other cup of light. Ready? And I'm trying to keep my phone plugged in because the battery about to damn die. I'm just bootleg. My bad. Shit.
Oh, it's all good. So how's your week been going so far?
That bitch is flying by. No, it was cool. It was cool.
No, it has been flying by. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on.
I know. Shit. Our life. Real fast. Look at I put right here to hold this. Don't fall. Ashtray. Yeah, is that okay?
Perfect. And I just seen you had the blonde hair, and now you're up to the blue already. You switched so fast. I was expecting the white hair.
Oh yeah, on the podcast. Yeah. That's in there maybe tonight. I don't know. Shit, I just thought I was like, oh shit. I almost forgot. My ass about to go get food. Hi. Look, Precious, get it together. Shit.
It's all good though. So
where are you? Where are you located?
I am located in Oakland, California, East Oakland to be exact.
Okay, baby. East Oakland.
So this show here is called the Pay It Forward Show, and pretty much is for entrepreneurs, so that way they can learn from other entrepreneurs as well. Pretty successful ones, thank you. And so to start off, this will be a conversation-based interview, so to feel free to elaborate if need be. Do you, if you want to smoke, drink, cuss, it's all good. Like
good. I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to censor you at all.
I was gonna ask that. Where my damn lighter? Shit. Get up. You're on here. Have a lighter in your purse. Hold on. Let me go get my lighter.
It's all good.
Shit. I'm not bringing that in here. Give me a little ice. I'm coming right now. Okay, and then a little bit of ice. This ain't got no mix, so we want to go straight. I got a show tonight. Lord help me. Okay. Oh, that was my damn lighter behind the phone. See? Okay, all right.
All right, so I guess let's just jump right in. Okay. So the first question I have to ask, before we actually start, being an entrepreneur, I keep my notebook handy. So I will be taking notes during this interview.
Now, how successful do you think I damn am, sir? Why did you got your whole notebook?
I mean, I think you're pretty damn successful. You should. I mean, I know you know your success. So I mean, let's.
He's sweet. Okay, let's go.
So my first question is, did you have any schooling or certifications for your current career?
Honestly, no. I went to college, I went to school, but I didn't go for like business or nothing. You know, like I was thinking doing acting type stuff. So I was trying to major in theater arts and some other stuff. And so actually, no, I didn't. I went to school thinking about more of the talent and not the business aspect of it, which will really take a lot of years off your life. So learn the business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, I mean, that is actually the perfect answer, because a lot of these entrepreneurs feel that it's either now or never, and school kind of like, I don't want to say it gets in the way, but then again, it's like, it's not needed.
It's not needed at all. Fuck Sally Mae. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I didn't need to get trapped up in that. And I shouldn't. Hey, if I was doing it, you know what I'm saying? My people wanted me to leave and do better with my life so much. They're like, we are paid. Just get the fuck away from her.
I feel that.
So, but everybody was getting them Sally Mae checks. I'm like, I gotta get one of these too. Shit. So then I put myself in more debt doing that. I'm not the right entrepreneur, clearly.
And that's the main problem there. A lot of people put themselves in debt. And so the first 3 years of the business, they're going to be paying off those student loans. So
paying those off, trying to figure out, you know, I think if you know what you want to do in life, just go for it. Just like if you're a barber, fuck you going to college for when you can cut hair, and you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. And that's like dope money, you know what I'm saying? If I would have known I wanted to be in comedy and entertainment, I still would have went. It was fun. But and go to school, go to a black college if you go. But it's still absolutely. Like, you know, you need to be focused on what you're doing. You see how Serena was doing it since they was 2-4 playing tennis, and that's why they're amazing, you know. But also, if you give it your all though, in like 6 months, you can still jump leap years ahead of people who've been doing it and bullshitting. So I'm not gonna talk your whole show, but I feel like, you know.
Oh no, I want you to, you know, whatever you feel, because I mean, the more information, the more insight these people get. I mean, I remember the first time that I found out that Yuck Mouth gets nervous before getting on stage, and I'm a rapper myself, and so I was like, wow, wait a minute, this is Mr. I Got 5 on it. He gets nervous before getting on stage, so it kind of helps us to know these little ins and outs.
Yeah, I do too. Shit, before every show, it doesn't matter.
You still get nervous?
I still get nervous. Yeah, I do. I think that's when you know it's what you're supposed to do. You know, people who get too comfortable, either they don't enjoy it anymore or they a little too full of themselves, because our stuff is not like a song. Even if you might know the joke, it go a different way in different places. So, you know, I like comedy because it keeps you humble. You know, I have been killing shows. I'm doing this club, I'm murdering shit, and I go home, perform at a barbecue spot in Fort Worth. Trash. And that's the shit to keep you humble. People be too high up, like, no, you can have a bad night. You can fail. It's okay. But ultimately, I think it's about doing what you want to do. I've never worked any job as long as this. You know, I've never done anything as long as I've done comedy. And then learning it now, I feel a lot better, because I feel even though it took me forever, you know, the game's to be sold. Nobody telling you. All these old niggas still trying to get it themselves, so they are not trying to help you. You can either come under me or, you know, do this for me, but you can't be me. So you have to figure out how to do you. And
so what was your spark or motivation to actually take it from an idea in the head and actually put it into play?
Which one? We talking about
well, let's start with the comedy, because I mean, to be honest, out of any profession, that's got to be one of the scariest ones. You're just on the stage, no music, just a microphone, and you got to make these people laugh. When usually people come to comedy clubs to not laugh for some weird reason. So it's like, because
people are angry, fucked up, retarded. I'm sorry, angry, fucked up, retarded people. You know what I'm saying? And they actually, it's sad that we get joy out of people's pain. So people come to the comedy club, you're right, to not laugh. And I often ask myself, why did you choose this? Like, bitch, like, this is so hard. I don't think anything is harder other than like MMA or like boxing, you know, where you got to really, and that's still with two people, you know,
exactly,
getting the shit beat out you. But I tried the easy way out. I was like, I'm gonna do acting, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna do a script and do this. And I'm going on all these auditions, and it's like, this ain't me. Sit there, act like somebody else, do this. And I was the funny person in school, in college, and even when we did this original play, we wrote our own shit. So I just started going to a comedy club. Like, fuck it. It's very scary out. Anybody who be like, no, it ain't scary, they trash. You know what I'm saying? That shit's scary. It's like, but you know, I think it's self-satisfying as well when you like face your fears every time. Like, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really did that shit. You know how many people were there? You know, so it's like a relationship, but it's more good than bad. And if it's more bad than good, quit. You know, but I think for a long time you just got to pave your way. Like, I didn't know anybody out here in California, so I'm just in these stages, and a lot of times for free, or a lot of times having to bring people and still not getting paid. The club winning, but I'm just, you know, so you go through all those stages of not knowing and getting the shit used out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. But
at the same time, you building your brand, you building your name, and you getting better. You know, so it ain't all bad. You know, it's just a lot, you know, and you got to really want it.
Long, dark tunnel, but there is light at
the end. Like, bitch, what's wrong with you? You could have just had a husband and kids and been chilling. You know what I'm saying? Why would you take this route?
But we're not normal, so we can't.
Exactly.
So were there any self changes that you had to make in order to become who you are now?
A lot. Yeah, it took a lot of self changes. You know, I think us as a people, we have pride issues, you know, and stuff. And anytime you take yourself out of one environment and go to a different environment, city, state, whatever, you know, they already got their people who think they the top dogs or they the this, and, you know, they try to sun you, you know what I'm saying? And they got to go through all this. And I didn't figure out, you know, I've done everything too. I was an artist. I used to be in the studio with the homies rapping. I would do acting. I would do oratorical poetry. I knew I was something. I knew what the fuck I was. That's how you gotta find it. You really have to find your thing. You know what I'm saying? And so when I realized comedy my thing, I'm like, I'm gonna go hard in it. But then you got people who just want to mark their territory, just want to hate you just because, or just want to keep you out just cause, you know. And they got their certain people in this, and so I had to go through. I had to grow the fuck up. Is what I had to do. You know, I'm from Texas. I'm cool. Like, I'm cool. I'm country. Like I shit. You wouldn't be scared in my neighborhood, but you would get robbed in Oak Cliff, Texas. You know what I'm saying? And so I came from like a place where you got to defend yourself if something go down. And so I'm out here in my early 30s, man. These bitches talking, I gotta fight a bitch so everybody know not to fuck with me. And say, well, I gotta fight the bitch. Oh, y'all got a story about the bitch. But I gotta be the one. Now I'm the bad guy. Now I'm banned.
Had the hands, I guess.
Everybody else just shaking it off. Then when I do it, I'm glad you did. And nigga get a bunch of letters and shit. Fuck y'all. But then it cost me. You know, it cost me getting banned from a club. People not fucking with me, thinking my attitude trash, and really I'm a sweetheart. So now I'm just fucked up. But then you have to bounce back from that. Like, everything is a bounce back, and you know. And then when you're really good at something too, it's a thin line between being really good and being really a nut. And like, you know, look at Cat Williams, look at look at all the great ones. You know what I'm saying? Look at Kanye. Like, you right there on that border of being. So you have to control it so that you don't miss your blessing, you know. And so I've matured a lot. I've grown up. I don't let stuff get to me anymore. I let a lot of stuff go. You know, if you directly attack, you have to defend yourself because nobody's gonna fight for you, but you don't have to literally fight, you know. Your work speaks for itself. The last time something happened, so many people came to my defense. I didn't even have to say much, you know. And I appreciate that. It make you feel like, damn, this shit ain't for nothing. Because you go and be like, ain't nothing gonna never hit.
No, we were all definitely rooting for you. I mean, we know these types of things happen in the industry, but just to see it actually happen to somebody that we like and love, it's like, oh no, you done messed up. So, you know, they were definitely going to speak up about that.
I just really appreciate, because in what we do, our fans are everything. You know, the people who see us and support us, that's everything, you know, and that's why I hate the cancel shit. Like, ooh, don't pull up nothing. Don't try to cancel me, y'all. I'm a comedian. But I'm more happy now. I feel like I'm in a good place. You know, when the pandemic hit and we started the podcast and then this, and then I always thought that you know, I think, and as people, we think if this is not what we specialize in, we need somebody. Like, I need somebody to put this together. I need somebody to manage me. I need somebody to do this. And sometimes you don't. Sometimes you actually have the power if you just sit down and think about it.
All the time we have the power. It's just we gotta tap into that somehow. And
Right.
it's hard to tap into that, but I mean, we got to start somewhere. We got to
Yes.
start somewhere. And that's the main thing that I always try to preach to everybody is like, you got to start it. Whether you feel like it, whether you don't, whether you're motivated to, whether you're not, you got to start. And
If
then
you really want it. And then use
exactly.
the resources you have. Like reach out to people. You reached out to
Absolutely.
me. Look, we here. Like you never know what it's gonna be. So, you know, a lot of times we be like, they know me, they ain't hollering at me, they ain't doing this for me. Reach out to them, see what they say. And if they don't, who cares? You know, just
Absolutely.
so yeah.
So when it comes to your podcast, what was your motivation on that? You had a lot of success with ADD, and I kind of felt you were going to branch off into something. I just didn't know what it was. And then when you came out with the podcast, it's like, oh, okay, there it is. So what made you go the podcast route?
Well, actually, along with doing stand-up, I was doing a podcast, with Kamira, a different one at a different place. And so we enjoyed doing that. But stand-up, was our love. But then the pandemic hit and we like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And right around that time, I guess All Deaf Digital was being bought, by the new people. So it was All Deaf. And the CEO just reached out to me and offered me to have my podcast on All Deaf. And so I changed the name of it. And me and Kamira was like, hey, let's do it. We need this platform. We was on the platform, but it was so small of a circle. We needed that bigger platform. So they really did help us with that. They let us on the platform and it was cool, until shit went bad. But and stuff happens, no diss to them, everybody does what they, do what they have to do for their company,
Business,
and the good things. Go ahead.
Do you have any regrets in any part of your career coming up?
I have regrets with myself for bullshitting for so long. I should have started earlier. That's the only main regret I have is like, Precious, you fucked off a lot of time to have been so smart. You graduated early. You could have been out of college at 20. You could have did this, but no, you graduate, fuck off in the neighborhood for a few years. Fuck, I do this. Finally go to school. Still don't know what you're doing. Yeah, trying to. But I think whatever road you go is the right road. Like if I would have done it earlier, I probably would have Lindsay Lohan, the Britney Spears out or something. You know what I'm saying? I needed to be older to know. Absolutely. And be more disciplined. Even now, y'all know we smoke weed, all that, but I take my breaks, my 30 days or my 60 days just to, you got to make sure you're in control of you and what you're doing, Nobody gonna handle the business like you. So I'm excited about the podcast. It's I wasn't expecting it to do it. It's good. I'm not like that. I wasn't like it's gonna be a failure, but I was like, I didn't know that many people really listen.
It did really blow up like really fast. That was
yes. It's only been like 2 years and we are like in the top 200 on Apple. So I was like, and everybody been wanting us to come, in person. So we finally put the tour together and we're just excited to get on the road and be independent with it. You know what I'm saying? It's Just Us Productions because it's just us on these hoes. But I'm glad that we just kept going. Like, no matter what, y'all, a lot of times, like I said, you think you need people, but you have the power. And once you start doing it, people will jump on board and want to help. And even if they don't, they have to watch. So, and I was going to say too, because even with this, we don't have anybody putting it together. It's like we both been doing comedy like about 8 years now. And so we know people everywhere. And that's what we're doing. We're reaching out to them. We setting the shit up. We boom, 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 and step by step and building our team. Person by person, producer, camera person, and you build your beehive, you know what I'm saying? And you build your whole little cult, David Koreski hoes, you know what I'm saying? Tight with them, make your moves, and just, it's a beautiful thing to watch it come to fruition. Like, we really could do this.
That's the thing about it. It's a feeling that I'm trying, I don't know exactly, maybe you'll be able to help me define it because I'm trying to explain that exact feeling of when you create something and then see it happen. I don't know how to put words to it yet.
No, it's not. It's magic, and we Black magic. Like it's magical. It's crazy that we think, people be like, you can't do that. You can never do that. That's because everybody conditioned to this area. But I could do it. I really did come out here and not know nobody. We really did build the brand. We really did hit the pavement. you know what I'm saying? See a vision, use an expression that we just use all the time. Oh, Dios, you know, we really made people love that. And the household. And now, yeah, you really can do it. If you can see it, you can really do it. It's just about putting it in motion. And you got to know everybody's not going to be there at first. Fuck them, keep going, you know, and eventually they'll have to fall in line or like it or hate it. It don't matter.
Now, did anybody teach you financial literacy? Because you seem to manage your brand, like you said, magical. Well, I'm gonna make up a word, damn it.
Yeah.
Magically.
That's good.
But,
That's good. Magically.
It seems like no matter what you do, it seems to pop. Now, maybe not to you, and I know how that feeling is, but whatever you touch, it does pop. So like, what has given you the wherewithal to know exactly what to do? Because there's gonna be, you know, any move we make in industry, there's gonna be money that comes in. So what taught you exactly what steps to take? Because none of us really have teachers.
Right. That's the thing. I didn't have teachers in it. You know, that the crazy thing is like, I come from a family who are good with their shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was the one who was kind of like, that's why they like, do something stable, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the one like, I gotta walk on water. I gotta step out on faith, you know. But coming from people who do know how to manage their money and organize stuff, you see how it goes. You see how to make this work. So in thinking about business and deals, you start thinking, what can work for me? Now, this is not going to work for me if I have to put up $3,000 to $5,000 up front, you know, but if you'll work with me where I can get this door and you get this, you know what I'm saying? Or we can work this out where boom, boom, boom. You have to really, it's like, let's make a deal, you know, but you got to know what deal you want for you and your brand, you know, and be able to negotiate, because everything is negotiable, you know? Absolutely. So, that's why I hate them. So it's 20-year-olds killing this shit. Man, look at me. Okay, but now I understand. Whenever you get it, though, it's never too late to get it. It's never too late to understand what your calling is and then go super hard at it. So the main thing is figuring out what's the most lucrative thing for you at the cheapest cost. You know, you don't want to have to outsource a lot and then hope to make it back. You want to take their chance of more trying to bargain, leverage, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, even if we don't do as much as we thought, we still win at this number, you know? Exactly. So you think, and so kind of like that. And then knowing what to put up. Like, you can't just make money and then just go blow it and live life. You got to be like, okay, this has to be put up. This is both put up for each of us. This is the people we have to pay. This is invested in the next trip. And then this is that. Like, you have to really be organized. I'm a Virgo, you know, I'm very anal and organized and shit. I like shit to be right. But it's about growing up too, you know, because we just out make it look fun and crack jokes, but no, it's a lot of business behind it, a lot of phone calls, a lot of meetings, a lot of leveraging, but just know that you have the power to do it. And if some people don't want to cooperate with you, some people will. Just find what you want for what you want to pay, okay?
Try to find what's within your budget.
Exactly, even if you don't have one. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Even if we're in the backyard in the tents with it, man, that's fine with you. Yes,
absolutely. So I wanted to ask you, what is your personal idea of success?
My personal idea of success, that's a great question. Because success to me is just being able to cover everything. And you know, that shit come around every month. Being able to cover everything, knowing that your family is safe, secure, you know, set up. Even with me not having kids, I want my niece and nephews, even though I know they're good. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to be set up for long when I'm gone, you know what I'm saying, for when I'm gone. So success to me is finding your happy place. A lot of people make a lot of money, but they're not happy at their job, so they're still miserable with money, you know?
Absolutely.
And I know what it's like not to be like lights off, you know what I'm saying? But I know what it's like to be on a budget or not have money, you know what I'm saying? Seriously. So, but I still find my happy. And that's the thing, like, what really make you happy? Because fuck all this. If all I want is my family, if I got my husband and my kids, then fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Or can I balance it? Or can it this, you know? So my own happiness is really at this point, my brand being successful would make me happy, you know, like, yeah, that makes me happy, the whole brand. I like when things go according to plan, but then also love, you know, if you can really find somebody that really love you for you, that's success, you know, somebody, no matter when everybody looking at you like, oh, that bitch ain't funny, that one person is still gonna come hug you like, come on, baby, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? Or I need people who love me not just when I'm up, you know what I'm saying, when I'm down. That's success. And real success is just being who you were meant to be, if you know what that is, you know? I think. I sound like a goddamn book fairy tale.
No, that was the absolute best answer I have ever heard, because anytime, I mean, of course, whatever we're working on, we want that to pan out, and we'll consider that success. Or maybe we reach a certain dollar amount, we'll say that's success, but I've never heard it broken down that way. That was beautiful. And also,
money ain't shit. Money come and go, you know, but I'm like, real happy.
It's very easy to get. It's all about keeping it, really.
Yes, keeping it, and you basically keeping it to recycle it, to invest in this and do that and keep it going. But
exactly,
happiness is those people that love you when the whole world against you, when them naked pictures come out. Like, it's okay, girl, you looked good on them now. You know what I'm saying?
But I kind of want to touch on the happiness part. So, I mean, like, your personality has always, for as long as I've been following you, has always been super radiant. So it never seems like you ever have a bad day. But we all know we have some shitty days here and there. But how long did it take for you to get to that place of consistent happiness?
That was about yesterday. No, just
hey, we gotta start somewhere.
It's a constant. It's a you know, you work at it every day. Like if you been recovering alcoholic or that shit. No, it's really just a decision. You know what I'm saying? It's a choice you make. Like, you know, a lot of times I am down, and only people closest to me even know about those times. And even with them, I can't stay down long because I'm just not no down ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be the woe is me. Even when I'm going through it, I gotta throw a joke in there or something. Bitch, I can't just be really crying. Like, I gotta cry and laugh. And if you think about it, everything is so funny, even when it's bad.
Yeah, you gotta find a silver lining. There's always one.
But it took years though, you know, especially in this, because I came in so happy and wanted to be everybody's friend, and you know, thinking everybody gonna embrace me because I'm working hard and doing my shit. And then you realize, okay. So if you really don't, you gotta. Then you go, okay, I proved I ain't no punk. I did this, and then it's like, then what? Now you just a grown bitch who had a fight, and you look stupid. So at some point you have to get to where, you know, you really grow up. Even that same person, I try to pull it to the side before, like, you know what, we got to be in the same areas. I don't want this stupid energy. We could be cool, but you know, I'm one of those people. I don't hold on to stuff for too long, and I can't. It's just not in me. You know, some people can hate you since elementary, you know, but I can't. You know, it's just not in me. Even people do me wrong. You know, all the shit that went on. I don't hate them. I still have love for everybody. I wish everybody the best. I really know now that can't nobody block nothing that's for me. So whatever they do, it's not gonna work. So why would I be mad? Even when I see them out, hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Y'all can call it fake. I call it growth. You know, I gotta work with people. I gotta be around with people. So why would I change my energy? You know, why would I lower my energy? You know what I'm saying? And you have to think of that. Think that highly of yourself that nobody could bring you down. Even when they try to talk shit, like, ha. All right. I smile and slap somebody, but that's cool. No, no, I won't. I'm chilling. But no, you get to that place and you grow up, and you can make mistakes. We're human. So what? You fuck up, you fucked up. Forgive yourself. Do better next time. You know, it's just, I think, just don't consistently be that person. But we human. That's what killed me. I can't say a bad comment. I can't offend somebody. God damn, you can't do nothing now. Like,
exactly. It's too PC. I'm
right.
scared for how the world's gonna be in the next 10 or so years. It's like,
right. Even football, you can't hit like that. God damn, what we gonna do? You can't do nothing.
They're changing everything.
Shit, but no, you're really cool. I like your energy, little Nike.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And I've been waiting for this opportunity for so long because, and honestly, I mean, just in this whole business aspect, I was, doing the whole dabble thing and music, clothing, film, but
Okay.
I never thought that I would actually start to get into podcasting. And
Yes.
so, I mean,
do you love it?
Absolutely. I think I'm kind of like jumping the gun a little bit because I'm already like, yo, I need a camera crew. I need a film set. Like, no, but
you're not jumping the gun. Build your shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not jumping the gun. Like whatever. If you can see that and that's how you feel, then that's what you need. And you need people who want to be there. I've had people come around and act like they want to be here, but they really just want it to be for themselves. So they get us to a certain point, and they're like, "Fuck you, hoes." You know what I'm saying? And you have to. And it hurts, and you're going to go through shit because it fucks up. But get people who want to do it. Like, I feel like now our producer who's going to be on the road, and she's excited about it. You know what I'm saying? And our camera guy, he shoots our podcast every week. So he's excited. Like, we're building a team that wants to be there. So that's the thing. Build a team that want to be there, know their position, don't want to step on toes, but do that shit. Why you can't? Go get a fucking storage room if you have to, nigga, and deck that bitch out. Do what you got to do,
Absolutely. I kicked everybody out for the day. I had to, have complete silence today.
But yeah, if you feel like that, you're not jumping the gun. You don't even know how many times I jumped the gun. Even the show I did in Dallas, like, I was like, just me and my brother went in on it, you know what I'm saying? And like, it was like, we put the tickets out kind of early, and then at first, he kind of came to me because, his wife, they were just saying like, well, the ticket's not really, I'm like, bro, this is how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I live my life with faith. You know what I'm saying? We win. You know what I'm saying? We don't, but I believe it. But then the closer it got, the more people bought it. Not only did we, make our money back, we got money on top of that. We was able to pay people, like, just believe in you. And even if it would have went a different way, I still would do it again, because if you're going to bet on anything in life, bet on you. Why bet on that company? Why bet on these people? Why go with somebody else? You got it. I mean, bet on you. They gonna catch on.
Appreciate that.
I'm saying like Martin Luther King, get my old ass off your shit. I'm talking too much.
But these are great words of wisdom. I mean, it's the little things that we often don't think about when trying to create a business or trying to build a brand. It's those tiny thoughts that we have, and it's like, is this normal? Am I doing this right? But it's like, the best
but ain't no right way. When you think about it now, ain't no right way.
And that is it.
We fuck it up. Okay, I fucked that up. Let's do this. Just do it this way this time. But we're gonna get it done. Shit,
absolutely.
That's the main thing. So keep doing your shit. Get your team. Build your team. Do all that shit.
So how did you come about building your team? Was it a long, drawn-out process? Was it a revolving door? Did you have a bunch of day ones? Like, how did that happen?
Nah, not a bunch of day ones. Nah, I got my people that's locked in, but our team now is just basically me and Kamira. No, it's me and Kamira, but we've been through at least 3 or 4 different studios to find the one that actually is a good fit for us. And at a certain point, you do start thinking, is it me? Because I am kind of bitch. I know how I like shit, but it's really somebody out there that fits you and what you want, and we had to just go through them to find the one that fits. So now we have one, we like them, they like us, we work good together, you know what I'm saying? And everything fits. But yeah, you're going to have to go through some shit to get to some shit. And just like the studio, same with producers, We had one producer we wanted to bring with us, but we didn't even realize till we got to All Def that our shit didn't even look good. We don't know what we doing. The cameras outdated, the people in the comments going off, this look like a 2000 vlog. This look like this. We like, oh shit. We getting clown, we gotta fix it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, everything, you had to just figure out. So we go through this producer, then we have this producer. We think it's our friend, and this don't work out. And, you know, but then you have people, after you're doing the show, different people reaching out to us like, I got great ideas for the show. I think y'all could do this, and whoop-de-whoop to that. And I'm more inspired by people who are like, you know, go get us like that. Like, look, I was thinking if y'all want or possibly need, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da-da-da. So particular person kept doing that and reaching out to us and helping us. So I was like, you know what? I think we're gonna let this nice little Black girl be our producer. You know what I'm saying? What you want, girl? Because you'll be a good asset to our team. And that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to do stuff for free. And then all of a sudden, boom, now you're getting a check, you know? So I think you'll know when it's the right people around you and the right vibes, because you got to think, can I be out of town with this person? Not like we got to be in a room together, but can I really can I be around this person and they not upset me? Or if they do, I can communicate it where we can just be like, okay, I get that, boom, boom, boom. You know, you can't take shit personal. Everybody's trying to get the shit right. So can't be sensitive. Person don't like me. No, I'm just a bitch, but just get it done and let's go, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I could be a bit of a stickler when it comes to getting things done, and I'm trying to learn how to talk to people as well. Like, I have a very calm demeanor, but when it comes to my business, it's
yes, that's the only thing I drew about. I'm so easygoing, but wait a minute, now what? And they come to what? And I don't even have to do a lot of talking. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, so I'm not saying. So know your non-negotiables. You know the people that'll be there for you, or the people who just riding your coattail. So many people have fell off. At first I thought I'd be feeling bad. Like, what happened to her? No, but now it's like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that are for you gonna be in your life, they're gonna support you, you know, and they're gonna be there. So the people that you thought were just supposed to or obligated, expect them to fall off, because they will, okay? Expect it. See, that's not like you expect Jesus, because I don't know when this nigga coming, but expect.
That's the thing too, though. It's like when people do, I mean, they always fall off, and when they do fall off, it's almost like we take it as an internal thing. Like, was it something I did? Was it the way I'm running my business? Am I not doing something right? So, I mean, to know that they are guaranteed to fall off and it's expected, you know, that's a bit refreshing.
Yeah, it does fuck you up. Like, damn, I thought that was my friend. Sometimes even the way you find out, you know, sometimes you find out the wrong way. Let me decline that. Somebody trying to call, I'm gonna call you back. And look, but no, yeah, because one time I was bragging on my friend, and then the person I was talking to was like, "Oh, really? Because ever since I mentioned your name, she blocked me. This, and I'm like, huh? Wait, I was just bragging on your accomplishment." But you know, it's life. A lot of people can't take it too, because people. How would you feel if you was in the same class as you, bullshitting around, tripping, and then you go do something and they may have not, or maybe they had dreams that they didn't follow through with, you know? And so it's difficult to look at people. I could have went to school right after high school. I didn't. I waited like 3 years because I was bullshitting with a dude. But my friend, she would always come by and holler at me every time she come home from school, and I loved her to death. But it still would be like a blow to my ego. Like, look at your loser ass bitch. Meanwhile, bitch going to college, doing shit, and look at you at your mama house, bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I understand too. At the same time, even when I be like, oh, why people like that, I kind of do too. You know, you get it, but you have to live your life. You got to do what's best for you. Shit, fuck it.
Was there anything in the beginning, and I mean the beginning of your career, that you wish you would have known that you know now?
So much.
Like, what would be that key thing that would have helped you kind of like stay on point?
Man. If I would have known, it's never as bad as you think, and it's never as good as you think, you know?
Ooh.
That's the key thing in this shit.
Yeah, like, that was deep.
Because I mean, for real, like I really, you know, Really had shows where I just really did good, and I had other shows where I really just curled up. You know what I'm saying? Like a heartbreak. You feel what I mean? It's like, in those moments, you be like, I don't want to do this no more. But you gotta love something to keep going back. You gotta love something to keep going back, and especially in front of strangers. Like I burn my soul, I get naked in front of people. You know what I'm saying? It's not the easiest thing to do. And but I wouldn't change it. I just would really say it's not as bad as you think, and it's not as good as you think. Even now I'm super hard on me, and people be like, "You wasn't even it." But I'm super hard. But I'm super hard on other people as well. I feel it's justifiable. Just as hard as I am on people, that's how hard I am on me. That's how hard I am on Kamira, my co-host. That's how hard I am on anybody I love. Doughboys, anybody around me, I'm gonna be hard on your ass. And so they gotta be able to take it. I gotta be able to take it, and we gotta be able to get better. Because I'm not around here to be your yes man, and I don't need you to be mine. Like, we gotta get it.
Absolutely.
But it's never as hard. Yeah, it hurt, but it ain't that. You'll quit. Like, if you soft, you'll quit. You'll be like, I want to be a comedian. You go out here and really.
Absolutely.
If you quit, it wasn't you.
So where do you see On These Hoes in the next year, 2 years?
You know what? That's a great question, because kicking off the tour this year, I'm definitely going to do it at least 1 or 2 more years. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And right now we're looking at like 5-6 months out the year. You know what I'm saying? Go, all right, hit all these cities and states and just boom. But also I would like to go eventually. Me and Camille are gonna really have to get our whole life together, get out the country. But we got a lot of people that fuck with us in Bermuda, Jamaica, Belgium. You know what I'm saying? Like places I ain't even ever been. So I would love to be able to just touch down and feel like Muhammad Ali. This some dumb shit. But no, I see us touring maybe a couple of more years. But after that, I'm looking at just having my own show. I want to definitely have my own sitcom. It's already, been written and in the works. So I want to sit down. I want to chill. You know what I'm saying? I want to shoot my shit, do my show, let that run for at least
passive income.
Yeah, let that come, and then put the next person on. What's up? What you trying to do? Oh, you're great. You're awesome. Let's do this with you. I want to keep it going. Like, even if I don't have kids, I wanted to keep going with, very creative actors, comedians, you know what I'm saying? Hosts, podcasters. I want it to be a whole generation of us just making me proud and shit. And then I end up on my fucking $100 bill. just slow, but not for real. This is fun.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. And actually, that wraps it up for today's episode. I'm using what I have, just like we were saying, and this is the free version of Zoom. So I think they only give us 40 minutes. So I'm not trying to, push their line too much. So, but I so much appreciate you for showing up.
And you, I'm proud of you. Look, get you a light, get you a big, you know what I'm saying? Get you a light, you know what I'm saying? Put that light on that handsome face so you can see you, light and shit.
Okay.
You see you better, okay?
Okay.
I can tell your answer, but I can't see you bigger. So invest in that. They're on Amazon. They'll send you 2 of them. It's not much at all. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You're right. You look great. All right. Have fun. Shit.
Oh, I'm so glad you had fun. And last question. I have to ask this. Would I be able to use you as a personal contact for any type of business advice?
Yes, hit me up anytime. I'll shoot you my number.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a blessed day. Okay. I'm about to start getting on editing and everything and get on this grind.
Okay. And if you're ever out this way, hit us up. Come through On These Hoes, okay?
Oh, absolutely.
Be safe.
You too. Take care.
Okay.